friends, to the Galactic Moon Festival on the Restoration 3 server. What's cracking, guys? It's your boy LEEMAN-X here, and I just wanted to go over the 3 quests you can get from this Galactic Moon Festival. The quests are in the form of 3 scrolls. You have to do the scrolls in order to do the quest. I'm going to try to break it down as simple as possible, because once you actually understand it, it's not that hard. Also, just wanted to ask for a quick favor. If I can get a quick like or subscribe, if this helps anybody out, I would greatly appreciate it. And now let's go ahead and get back into this video. So first things first, you're going to want to copy down all these waypoints here on screen. I'll give you a few minutes to go ahead and copy them down if you're going to write them down. But also all the waypoints are in the description below, and you're going to want to copy these down because in the long run it'll go faster once you have all this down. It'll show you, basically these are the waypoints to all the items you need to go around trying to collect for these 3 quests. So you're going to want to go ahead and just do that and have all the waypoints on your screen. Makes life way easier for you. You're welcome. So I'll give you a few minutes, and if you already know this part or whatever, just fast forward it to the next part. So the festival is on Tatooine and Mos Eisley. As soon as you get out the starport, you'll see this vendor guy as soon as you get out the starport, and the same guy is on Moina on Naboo. Moina is actually the place you want to do the quest line though. You can just go around trick-or-treating on Tatooine, and to perform the actual quest you gotta be here on Moina. The Moon Festival coins that you gain by trick-or-treating is how you can obtain the items that this vendor guy gives you. I'll go ahead and cover the items you get in another video. This video will just stick to the actual quests you get. But you're going to need Moon Festival coins to get the 2nd and 3rd quest, or the 2nd and 3rd scroll, however you want to look at it. Also, the way to get Moon Festival coins is by trick-or-treating. You're going to go to this NPC, you're going to tell them you want to get a costume, and while you're wearing the costume, you go to any NPC in the area and trick-or-treat. Most people just make a trick-or-treat macro, where it's just saying trick-or-treat all over the place. Make sure your cursor is on the NPC, and some of them will drop you some coins. This vendor also gives, there's a severed arm as one of the vendor items. It actually gives you a bonus, so 5 additional tokens for some of the NPCs that you say trick-or-treat to, so you can possibly get 10 coins instead of 5 sometimes. And it only lasts, I think, like 20 minutes or something like that. So when you click on the vendor, you'll see 3 scrolls at the top: a dusty scroll, spooky scroll, and a cursed scroll. Sorry it's really blurry, but I swear to God that's what it says. So you're going to go ahead and start with the dusty scroll, and that'll actually cost credits in game. The other 2 will cost Galactic Moon Festival coins, but you get to start off using your own money to get the quest started. So to start the quest, all you do is double click on it in your inventory on the scroll, and that will start the quest. This first quest, you just have to find 3 items, and then the second quest you have to get 4 items. The last quest you gotta get 6 items, and the items are a random order for everybody. So just because one item was the first item for me doesn't mean it's going to be the first item that someone else needs. It's in random order, so keep that in mind. And you basically have to go around to all these waypoints and hope that the item you click on counts towards completing your scroll. So eventually you're going to come to some items that say this and leave you this message: you feel like you may need this later. What it means is that item is actually going to count towards you completing the quest that you're doing right now, just not right that second. So keep going to all the other waypoints and trying to find the correct item that you can collect right now, and then go back to it later, and eventually it's going to count towards you completing the quest. So once you've collected all the items for the Dusty Scroll quest, all you're going to do is go ahead and turn the quest in at the Dusty Gravestone and talk to that NPC right next to it, and that's how you go ahead and turn that quest in. And And the spooky scroll, same thing. There's another NPC that has a spooky gravestone next to him with an NPC, same exact thing. And the cursed gravestone, same exact thing. That's how you turn in all three of those quests in those areas. So the second quest, or the second scroll, which is the spooky scroll, that one you're going to do the same exact thing you did in the cursed. It's just going to be one more item, so 4 items instead of 3 items. And when you get to the cursed scroll, there's an extra step and you have to collect 6 items with that one. And you're going to have to use these holocrons to unlock these bridges, because some of these items are up in the air and you have to have somebody with you that can go ahead and push the holocrons, which activate the stairs, which lets you go up and click on the item and hope that it's one of the ones needed for you to complete the quest. So it basically takes 2 people to go ahead and finish that cursed scroll quest. I'm sure there's probably someone out there that did it by themselves with just one person, but it's a lot easier with the second person. So speaking of, let's go ahead and go over that cursed scroll quest, where you're going to have someone hit these switches to activate the stairs so you can go up in the air. As you can see, there's an item in the air that can only be accessed through the stairs. So I'm going to show you where the switches are for each of the 4 stairs. Alright, here we go. Go up there. And you only have so much time, so you gotta be fast. It took me a ton of tries to get it, but took me a ton of tries to go ahead and get that one, but you get where it is. I'll show you where the switch is, which is right here around the corner. And it's always these holocrons. So this holocron is what activates the stairs for that waypoint. All the holocrons are near the stairs except for the one where the hospital is. That one is all the way across the map near the front of the starport, but all the rest are really close by. So here's a second waypoint. And there's that skull right up there. Here we go. Got the skull. And now let's show you guys where the switch is for that. It's basically right behind us. So right here around this corner there's a holocron. There's a switch. Alright, only 2 more to go. So this one's actually really easy. I can show you a cheat because you don't need the stairs to access this one. So it's in this house right here directly in front of me. There's a little balcony and you really can't see the item until you get closer. So it's right underneath there. You can access it right from there, just standing underneath it. Boom. Got it. But I'll also show you where the switch is. It's right here. It's a little island a little bit behind it. So you have someone activate it. Boom, the stairs spawned. And that's how you would get up there if for whatever reason standing underneath it didn't work. And now here's the last and final of the stairs, which is located up here in the hospital. So that item right there is what you want to get. And now I'll show you where the switch is to get that. That one's super easy, so we don't even need to really show you the stairs. And it's right here, this holocron. We're in front of the starport, and that's what activates that section. And that's all of them. So again, for this quest, you'd have to collect 6 items, and you return it here at the cursed gravestone. Talk to this NPC here. Boom, quest completed, and you get a badge, and you get 3 costumes for completing this quest. You see them right there, a Rancor, a Tauntaun, and a Wampa costume. I know it's super blurry, I apologize, but either way, here's what they look like. Here's the Rancor, looks like half dead. There's the Wampa. And last, I'll show you the Tauntaun. For those of you that always have dreamed of being a Tauntaun in your life, there's a good look at that. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next video, and you have a great night. Peace.